Greetings everybody, all of our members from the Heights Seventh-day Adventist Church. It is a blessing and a privilege to be able to stand before you and take just a few short minutes to present to you our 5-year evangelism plan. This plan was approved by the board as well as by the church at large as we voted to support it. And so I want to share with you the details once again. I want to make this video as a reminder and also promotion for this plan that the Lord might use your means very powerfully so that we can accomplish our goals. What we want to do is to have the ability as a church to prepare the cycles of evangelism. These funds are going to be used specifically for the purposes of training and revival that go beforehand prior to an evangelistic series. The evangelistic meetings that we will have at the end of each cycle, those are actually budgeted in a combination of church funds as well as the conference. And so we are not doing the 5-year plan to support those particularly. The goal for the 5-year plan is to be able to support everything else that we will do in preparation for those meetings at the end of the year. We also want to fund these for over the next 5 years, which will put the church at a position where we won't have to be worrying about funding, but we can have continuity as far as the programs that we're doing in preparation for evangelism. I know that evangelism is the reason and purpose for the church to exist. And so I want to really encourage you, appeal to your heart. The Lord is moving through us in powerful ways. We would like to have at least 5 events a year. 2 of those main events are going to be led by the church itself, by the leaders, by the board itself basically, and they will consist of training, whether it's training on evangelism, how to do evangelism, how to give Bible studies, how to find contacts, all of the things that are connected, how to establish small groups, for example, and also an event that is going to be a revival. We would like to bring a pastor from outside, bring musicians, create a very beautiful, powerful atmosphere in the church, and come and be revived so that we are preparing ourselves for evangelism, which will take place at the end of the year. Those are 2 main events. We also have 3 events that we're expecting the departments to lead as such: women's, men's ministry, prayer ministries, pathfinders, or youth. We're asking the departments to collaborate together so that they can have these also special events throughout the year. That will give us a total of 5 events that we can have throughout the year in preparation for evangelism. The goal actually is $111,250. How we arrive at that number? Just by the breakdown of some things that we put together. These are just estimated amounts, right? Of the offering that we're going to pay the speaker or the musicians, also estimated amounts of how much would it cost to put them up at a hotel room, or the amounts that it will cost to rent a vehicle, different things like that. Now these $111,250 are the challenge, but I want you to know, even on the meeting that we had as a board to propose this to the church, we were able to come up with 10% of that amount. The idea for this challenge is that we can meet it. We have a timeline. We began April the 20th, and we want to go all the way to November 23rd. November the 23rd is the Thanksgiving program. We want to celebrate and give thanks to the Lord for all His blessings, but in particular, we would like to see this challenge being met by the 23rd of November and be able to praise Him for that. I'm seriously praying and hoping that we will surpass the amount and we will have enough funding so that we can do all our evangelistic meetings throughout the next 5 years. I want to appeal to your heart. If the Lord is speaking to you, please donate. Where you can write down 5-year plan, 5-year evangelism plan, or you can find it also in online donations. The webpage has also a line item where you can donate to the 5-year evangelism plan. As I said when I stood before the church, I'm not expecting you to move the money that you are already given from a certain department or to the church budget into this program, okay? This is extra, I know it, and it is important for us to understand it because the church still needs to function. But we want to do these especially for evangelism. If the Lord moves upon your heart to contribute, please consider making a donation. We will use the money specifically for the purpose intended as described in the slideshow and the explanations that I have given. The Lord is moving upon our church, upon our leaders, upon everybody, and He wants you to donate. Please consider what you can do for Him. You don't have to do a lump sum right now. You can set a goal for over the next few months until the 23rd, but please make a donation for our 5-year plan. God bless you.